Welcome to Arogya Shastra English channel. In this part, we are going to cover following topics. Is exercise needed for weight loss? Which is the most effective exercise for weight loss? I will assume that you have watched all 5 parts of the series. If not yet watched, then please do watch them first. We have created separate watch list for the series for your convenience, so you can watch all of them in the sequence. Just exercise as a single tool may not work that effectively to lose weight. Weight loss is almost 60-70% about diet. If you do exercise with good diet, then it will give you enhancement effect. Exercise is more about well-being than losing weight. Also, you need to know which type of exercise help you the most for the weight loss. Let us see that in details in the next sections. Cardio is defined as any type of exercise that gets your heart rate up and keeps it up for a prolonged period of time. Your respiratory system will start working harder as you begin to breathe faster and more deeply. Your blood vessels will expand to bring more oxygen to your muscles, and your body will release natural painkillers. The example of cardio exercises are jump rope, jogging, dancing, etc. The cardio exercise does not help that effectively to lose weight. There are 3 reasons for that. First, caloric burn during the exercise is generally small. As you will be breathing faster, so body will be mostly consume glucose and not the body fats. Second reason is people who exercise more also tend to eat more, which negates the weight regulating effect of the exercise. Huffing and puffing increases cortisol hormone, which wants carbohydrates or sugars as an energy source for quick energy. This also creates cravings for the carbs, and you tend to eat more carbs. Third reason is increasing specific periods of exercise may cause people to become more sedentary otherwise. So it does not help that much for weight loss. If cardio type exercise does not work, then what should we be doing? Do the aerobic type exercises. That means you should be able to breathe normally at any point of time. In this case, the body fats are burned instead of glucose, as body does not feel any emergency need of high energy. Even small amount of physical activity have good effects. We should keep moving for the whole day and not exercise for 1 hour and rest for the whole day. So keep doing smaller and smaller things is more beneficial than doing nothing. You can do activities like gardening, walking, taking care of smaller activities at home, running behind your children's, etc. If you are doing sitting work, then get up frequently and do some smaller moving activities. Physically active person for the whole day has better chance of burning body fats than person doing exercise just for 1 hour. Before telling you about which exercise is best for weight loss, let me make a quick request. If you are liking the information you are getting on this channel and you have not subscribed yet, then please click on the subscribe button once. Also, if you press like button for the video, then I feel motivated. Please share this information with friends and family and help us to spread good information. Please keep telling us if you liked the video in the comment section. So the question is, which is the best exercise for weight loss? Have you heard about HIIT, HIIT? HIIT means high intensity interval training. Unlike cardio, here we perform very high intensity activity for short period of time. Meaning if you are jogging, then you can run with your best possible speed for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Give it all you have in this period and then stop and rest for double the time. Again, repeat the same thing. Also, you will do such exercise for only few minutes in a day, like 10 minutes or so. High intensity interval training is superior to chronic cardio because it produces a greater stimulus and thus more effectively empties the muscles and liver of glucose. This stimulus can last several days with HIIT, as opposed to just few hours with low intensity training. Many studies have proven this fact. In India, many people recommend to do pranayam or breathing exercises. Are they useful for weight loss? To understand this, let's first briefly talk about stress here. We will be talking about this in more detail in next part. Here, please understand that stress has some effect on our hormones. It releases cortisol hormones and it makes you eat more carbohydrates. In effect, more the stress you have, more the chances of obesity. Studies link cortisol to the belly fat. Pranayam are a great way to control stress. It has immediate effect on it. Thus, pranayam do help us to reduce belly fats. Why do we leave gym in between? Let us understand using an example. If you have 5-story building with the lift in it, what you will intuitively do? Going by lift or by steps? Most of us would prefer to use lift. In nature, if you want to climb the hill, it is intuitive for us to choose a simple path which would save our energy. This is how we are designed by nature to save the energy for better work needed for the livelihood. But because of the modern lifestyle, for survival we do not need to move much nowadays. And by default, we also have a tendency to not spend energy on unnecessary things for survival. Gym is modern phenomenon. It is not very natural to our lifestyle. Thus, it is more intuitive to skip it than doing it. This is one of the reasons to choose more natural activities to keep moving yourself for the whole day, like walking, gardening, running behind the children, some labor work related to survival like cooking, cleaning, etc. In these 6 parts, we have already gathered very good information for weight loss. In the next part, we would be discussing more about hormones which cause obesity and reasons behind it. So please keep watching and do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Please press like button if you liked the video. See you in next part. Thanks a lot for watching.